What's good? What's good? We back. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. One time for the one time. We back grinding, talking that real trail boxing talk, man. What it do? Been a lot going on. A lot of back and forth going on. We're talking about Booster today. Man, I see Ticket TV. Shout out to Ticket TV and the brother Fred from Barbershop Conversation. Y'all hear Captain Save a Hoe, man. I fuck with Fred, though, but he out here playing Captain Save a Hoe, man. More faster than the speed of bullet. Ooh, E40. Our boy Fred out here got his Halloween costume on early. Captain Save a Hoe, man. Yo. Yeah. Fred out there like, yo, you should be at E40. Ooh, I'm going to go ahead and save Sean Porter. Man, that boy did more harm putting that interview up. Sean Porter, man. He should have archived that hoe, man. He should have archived that Sean Porter interview, man. Let me know who I'm in the building with. What's going on? Cato, what's going on? Yeah, baby, we live. We definitely live in full effect, man. And, yeah, it's that real shit, man. It's that real shit, man. You know? It's just coming to a crossroads that either they gonna shoot the fade, they gonna shoot that fade with Spence now, or forever hold your peace. You got dude Eddie Hearn talking about he paying dudes, he gonna pay Danny $10 million to come over there and purchase that WBC belt. You got Sean Porter talking about other riffraff shit. You feel me? You know, so. You know, these dudes gonna force the new Paul Williams to have to move up, and I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you know you really feared. Ain't none of that Triple G wax shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming over to America at 33, you know, acting like, you know, you fooling somebody like you really want the smoke. But you wait for the division to make sure everybody out the division, everybody old or everybody too young. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. This is real fear. This is that Paul Williams fear fighter. This is that Paul, what's up, B. Howard, Duval County. This is that real fear. This is real fear. This is what real fear look like. Make sure I hit that like button. When you ain't got no other route but to move up. You know what I'm saying? When smaller guys come up and challenge you and people saying you cherry picking, it's a cherry pick because you fight Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he cherry pick. Who else you want to see him fight? If he say, no, I want to fight Mikey, they're going to say, oh, Earl ducking Mikey. You know how they do. You know how they do. So he gonna accept Mikey Garcia challenge. Because Mikey Garcia got bigger kahunas than full-fledged middleweight, welterweights. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna interview dudes, stop protecting these dudes. Be real. Come on, man. I fuck with Fred, but it took Fred eight years to ask the question of Sean Porter, was he scared? But we know Kenny Porter be censoring the questions. You know, we know that. But Earl gonna do what the fear dudes do. What the Paul Williams do. You know what I'm saying? You know, when nobody want to fight you, he do what you gotta do and he move up. Sergio Martinez was feared. He wasn't no real middleweight. You move up. That's how you feared. When there's no options. When dudes is breaking pack with Al Heyman. Talking about we ain't loyal to Showtime. That's how you know shit. That's how you know niggas is really ducking. Well, we ain't loyal to Angel and Danny. We ain't loyal to Al Heyman or network or no network. We about that money. You know, we about that money. We ain't loyal to no network. All right. Now it ain't no. What's up, DJ Punch? What's going on, family? Now it ain't no loyalty. Now that Errol Spence is in there. Now it ain't no loyalty. This is what fear looked like. Y'all Galati Golovkin fans that was pushing that fear all that time, this is what fear looked like. This is a stone cold fear. You got guys talking about retiring in Sean Porter. You got guys talking about going over to the zone to get away from Errol Spence. And you got Terence Crawford over there, quiet as a church mouse. Right now, he should be in there talking to Bob like, hey, man, this dude about to move up. Let's bless him before he move up out of here. Let's make the fight happen. You got Keith Thurman, who really on the low-key tip. This dude done retired. He done retired. I mean, at the end of the day, he'd go up to fight Canelo. That's what's gonna happen. He'd go up to 160 to fight Canelo. And people think Canelo this big monster. Canelo, I'm telling y'all dudes, man, when you put somebody in there, you put them dudes in there that look athletic and fast versus them other dudes, when you put them in there with with somebody else that's really athletic, y'all ain't really seen the best of Errol Spence, man. Y'all gonna just say Canelo. Canelo not big, really bigger than Errol Spence, in my opinion. He not. He not bigger than Errol. Y'all might think he bigger than Errol, but he not. Canelo a little nigga, dog. And Canelo know. And what Canelo knows is this. Canelo know he can't compete with them taller welterweight, them taller middleweights. They too big for him. You know? They too big for him. But hey, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. But give me 1 second, fam. They know what it is, man. Seriously, they know what it is, man. They starving the homie out. So now he got to do what fear fighters do. You got to move up. You got to move up. You know, and that's just the nature of the beast. That's just the nature of the beast. You got to move up and wait. You know, and at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Just give me a minute. It is what it is. And they go ahead and demand this man. Go ahead and say you want to fight him right now. Crawford should be saying to Bob Bam, let's make the fight happen right now. What's going on, we agree? What's up, New Age Sports? Appreciate it, family. What's up, Renique 313? We in the building. It's the Detroit connection right there. We in the building. In the building. What up, Edwin? I see you. Uptown Slim 84. I see you. Oh, yeah. It's your boy E40. Ooh. Yeah, look here, man. I played Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm free for barbershop conversation. Ooh. I'm going to go here to save Sean Porter, you dig? Ooh, you smell me? Everybody got choices. I choose to duck Errol Spence and hide up under my bed. Ooh, everybody got choices. Everybody got choices. 40 water, man. Everybody got choices. And Errol Spence going to have to go uptown, man. Errol Spence going to have to go uptown, man. Move up. He ain't no different. Mayweather told him right. He was on some hate now. Shit, it was out of hate. It was out the hate of Floyd Hart, but he right. You got to move up. What Famous Athletics, my boy? Hey, what my boy Famous Athletics saying this intro? Ran out of opponents. You got to move up and wait. Ran out of opponents. At the end of the day, I don't want to hear no. Once Earl get up out this division, man, and he fight Mikey and put that motherfucker 6 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? And he move up and fight Canelo. If that's what the business gonna be, with however that happened, he move up and fight Canelo. I don't want to hear none of these niggas calling him out. If he beat Canelo and move up and wait and beat the fuck out of Canelo and come back down to 54, I don't want to hear nobody call him. Well, I would have fought Earl. I fight Earl, not nah. Ain't none of that. Well, if Spencer Crawford would have fought at 47, it'd have been a different fight. No. Terence Crawford is showing y'all guys right now, if it get to the point where Earl got to move up and he don't say nothing, see, these dudes be talking back and forth. Y'all don't understand the game. The game is, I signed to fight opponent, or you signed to fight opponent. You getting ready for a fight. Let me open my mouth to ride your wave. See, Terence Crawford fans, and I'm a fan of Terence Crawford, but at the end of the day, I keep it neutral here as much best I can, all right? See, what Terence Crawford people ain't saying, after Earl fight Mikey and Terence get rid of Jose Benavidez, Terence Crawford need to be at that fight like, what's going on, Bob? Let's make it happen right now before we get up out the division. This going to show you right here. The end of this year, the backstories and the storyline in boxing is going to be way more interested in the fight. Even Fury, Wilder, Mikey, Terence, Mikey and Earl, Alvarez versus Bivol, Alvarez versus or Kovalev. It's the most interesting thing is going to be how Crawford plays this at the end of the year. What's up, Graylin? I see you. It's about how Terence Crawford gonna play. It's gonna show you. A lot of y'all do. We know Crawford a dog, but this gonna show you right here. If Canelo Alvarez win versus Triple G, robbery or however you win, if he win, all right, and then he goes back, he gonna come back in December and fight Spike O'Sullivan, probably David Lemieux winner, because he got to get his 2 fights and get his bread up, all right. And then they say let's make the fight happen in May. And y'all be like, why would Canelo fight Errol Spence? Because he don't want to fight the middleweights. They too big. Canelo's historically, he fights welterweights and junior welterweights. That's what he do. His first belt was at a catchweight versus Matthew Hatton, not Ricky Hatton. The other Hatton you don't know about. At a catchweight. He fights welterweights and junior welterweights. Josito Lopez, that was a junior welterweight, but had beat Madonna at welterweight. Amir Khan, that just was a junior welterweight and moved up to welterweight, had a fight or two, and then moved up and fought. That's what he do. Kermit Cintron, that's what he do. You know? Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, more welterweights, in my opinion. That was kind of where they was the best at, other than Shane was better at lightweight. He fought them and couldn't stop Shane Mosley and Canelo Alvarez. I mean, Miguel Cotto. So they trying to sell Canelo as this monstrous puncher and this slick fighter. He's a good defensive fighter. But he good against slow motherfuckers. And I'm telling y'all, Earl gonna kill him. He gonna kill him. I'm telling you. Earl gonna kill him. And go ahead and bring your money on Canelo, man. He gonna kill him. Because he gonna move up right. And he already coming down in weight, bro. He coming down in weight. And he can box. What y'all don't know is you don't make it to the Olympics with limited amateur experience. He came into the amateurs late. This nigga can box. Canelo been overrated. People been saying, oh, Canelo's a big puncher. No, he's not. He a big puncher when he faced a regular welterweight. When he faced a junior welterweight, he a big puncher. When he cherry-picked Errol Spence, when he cherry-picked Floyd Mayweather, wrong welterweight he cherry-picked. I'm telling y'all, Earl a different breed. Them Southern boys a different breed. They a different breed. Y'all seen Charles Barkley just outlifted Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? Barkley hit 405. Y'all laugh about Chuck. Draymond Green talk about Chuck. Chuck just hit 405 by himself, and Shaq big ass couldn't even hit 405. Canelo not big. Stop saying that. He not big. He not big. He's a little nigga. He's a little nigga. This motherfucker he's shorter than Earl. That nigga's a little nigga. Without that juice in his ass, he's a nil nigga. Shut up, Xavier Morales. God damn, hey, boot that nigga up out of here, man. Whoever boot Xavier, I want that nigga gone. Get him up out of here. I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of looking at that nigga comments all day. Boot Xavier up out this month. Whoever got a wrench, man. B. Howard, LT Green. I don't want him hitting. Boot that nigga up out of here. Boot Xavier Morales up out of here. He been talking that borderline racist shit for too long. Boot his ass the fuck up out of here. Now I don't want his message hitting on timeout. I want that nigga up out of here. Matter of fact, I got it. I want this nigga up out of here. I want him blocked. I ain't blocked the nigga in a long time. Oh yeah, he hit him. Shout out to LT Green, man, on his job. Fuck him up. Get the fuck up out of here. All that borderline racist shit. I've been at work all day. I ain't had time to get that nigga up out of here. No, don't unhide him. That nigga up out of, get that motherfucker up out of here, man. All these niggas come in here and hold on, give me 1 minute, man. 1 minute, family. My girl called me. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, man. All these borderline racist ass motherfuckers that come in here, man. I just ain't got time to be reading through the comments and delete niggas all day. But yeah, man, I had to get off the horn with my old lady. But yeah, man, like I said, man, Crawford better speak up now. Cause watch when Earl lead the division, man. Watch when Earl lead the division, man. Kenny said this might be Earl Shine's last fight. Yeah, I heard something like that. I kind of read the title. Like I said, man, this shit is comical. This shit is comical. Like, dog, they fear this man this much? This is rivaling Paul Williams. This is rivaling Paul Williams' fear at 147. This is rivaling his fear at 47. These niggas talking about retiring, going over to the zone and breaking his relationship with Showtime and Al Heyman, Danny Garcia. Keith Thurman quiet as a church mouse right now. He can't get the weight off. He did it on purpose. Terence Crawford is talking to Danny Garcia right now, but he ain't talking to Earl right now. Talk to Earl. Now is Earl getting out the division? He ain't got no choices. If he beat Canelo, he'll most likely come back to 54. He'll most likely go to 54. Make sure I hit the like button. If y'all ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. But he ain't going back to 47. You know? But then again, they gonna start calling out Earl when he a cash cow. It's the same thing that happened to Mayweather. What's up, Saul? I see you. Same thing that happened to Mayweather. Nobody tells you that about Mayweather. They say, oh, Mayweather cherry-picked his career. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But they don't tell you Mayweather was calling out Morales. Mayweather was about to fight Shane. Shane jumped up 2 weight classes to fight Oscar. He was trying to fight Barrera. All of them didn't want to fight him. None of them wanted to fight Floyd. None of them. None of them wanted to fight Floyd. Costa Zoo didn't want to fight him. And then when Floyd got in that, Floyd was calling out Oscar since 135 pounds. And Shane Mosley. Then when Oscar gave him an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And he became the cash cow. Now everybody say he ducking. Now Antonio Margarito want to pull up on him. Now Shane Mosley want to jump in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Now he ducking all these guys. No, where was you niggas at when he was in a position when he wasn't no cash cow? The same thing they did. Earl's in the same. The difference with Earl is this. You know, the difference for Earl is that it's just the social media era. So now it's more light shined on him. See how they talking about, oh, I'm tired of you guys talking about Earl is ducked. But we had to hear for years you talking about Triple G was ducked. Yep, Casamayoria, Prince Nazim, yeah. You know, all these dudes. Oh man, only thing is different. And then you hear Sean Porter saying, "Well, Earl Spence is fortunate enough to have a cool fan base and have a platform, meaning social media, that I didn't have. Well, you know, nobody really knew me because nobody likes Sean Porter because of the way you fight. I don't see him coming back down to 47, bro. He will not make that mistake Kell Brook did. He will not move to 160, and Blu-ray will not let him move to 160 and come back to 47. That's not gonna happen. He will go to 54. That's what he would do. And at 54, he still can get the opponents. But why would you? I want to answer this question to Matt Valentine. Why would you go to 50, 60, and you can come back to 54? All right. And at the end of the day, they can have to see you. Why would you want to come back to welterweight and fight the welterweights, to be honest? Why would you want to come back down there and fight them? I wouldn't want to fight none of them niggas. Because if you beat Mikey Garcia Canelo, you're going to be a star. And by that time happening, Hurd, you can fight Hurd. You know, he's not going to fight Jamel. But at the end of the day, Hurd probably going to move up. Jaime Maguire, Brian Carlos Castano, if he can ever come back over here, if he gets to the United States to fight as a pro, he beat Earl in the amateurs. It's fights for him. And then Keith Thurman, like his fat ass gonna have to move up. If Sean don't retire, he can move up and go back to 154. Danny Garcia talking about the 54. Terence Crawford called out Triple G at 160. People forget that. Terence Crawford wanted to fight, called out Triple G at 160 a couple years ago. So all of them gonna have to go to 54 regardless. Keith Thurman might not come back to 47. But I won't bless none of them niggas. I need a 90-10 split. I'm 90-10 split all them niggas. I'm doing Floyd Mayweather. What's going on, CB? You want to hop on family? I do a Floyd Mayweather. 90-10 split. He will beat Canelo, bro. I can see Canelo beating him. Canelo not that. Y'all forgetting Canelo ain't got that shit in his ass no more. And Canelo ain't never dominated nobody. Canelo never dominated none of his big fights. Name me a big fight Canelo dominated. And you can say the Chavez Jr. fight, even though that wasn't a big fight. You can say the Chavez Jr. fight, right? You can say he dominated the Chavez Jr. fight, but this nigga couldn't even knock out a dead man. He couldn't even knock out Chavez. A dead man. A dead man. Y'all thinking Earl is a regular welterweight. He in the same mode as Tito Trinidad. Tommy Hearns. What's going on?
But he in the same. Man, I had to hop on this. You know what I'm saying? No. I just said I had to hop on this, man, because man, I just think that I had to get off. I was talking to my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Some little shit happened back in Chicago, but man, when I tell you, like, man, I'm gonna say it like this, CJ. If these welterweights, you know what I'm saying, want to you know what I'm saying, stall, you know, Errol Spence out on some real shit, and he fight Mike Garcia, then he fight Canelo, and he win both those fights after that. I don't give a fuck with them hoes. If he go to 154, them hoes try to go to 154 with him, they don't get not a dime. They can't eat off him. I won't let them eat, period. I'll be like, you niggas gonna starve.
Yeah. 90-10 split. I swear to God. No. I'm having out Mayweather split.
You don't get the fight, period. You don't get nothing. You can't eat off me because I couldn't eat off you. Fuck you. That's what y'all told me.
That's what Mayweather did too. That's what Mayweather did too. When he got in that position, that nigga say, man, he remember how it was, man. Ain't nobody giving no opportunity but Gianardo Hernandez.
Hey, real talk, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't knocking Floyd for that. I respect that because guess what? Y'all don't care about how me and my family eat. I'm gonna care about how you and your family eat. No, sir. I'm not. No, sir. No.
Exactly. These niggas got so much bitch in their heart. And if Crawford don't speak up after the Mikey fight, bro, Troll Hunter, what's going on? Family Gregory Wyatt in the building. If Terence Crawford don't speak up, though, I don't want to hear shit from him, bro. Y'all can say Crawford a dog. He whoop whoop whoop. At the end of the day, that if he a dog, he ain't a boss. He every adjective or every subject aside a boss.
What he supposed to do if he a dog and a boss, you know what I'm saying? He supposed to go to Bobby and tell him, look, I'm not taking no other fight until you make this Errol Spence Jr. fight. I want that fight next. The first quarter of 2019, me and Spence need to get it cracking. I don't give a fuck because you want, wait, that pay-per-view, we're going to start. No, because what if this man move up, you know what I'm saying? And Terence Crawford see that Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying, his star, you know what I'm saying? Errol Spence could literally be going from a star to a superstar if his next two fights are Mikey Garcia and Canelo, and if he knocked both of them out. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford sees that. He sees the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying?
It's right now. It's time to jump on that train right now, dog.
Real talk. And if he trying to jump on the train right now, I respect that. But I'll tell you, at the end of the day, Terence Crawford, you got somebody you got to respond to. Errol Spence is his own man.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, it didn't work out for Paul Williams like the way it should. You know what I'm saying? He got the first win over Martinez, which he didn't win that bitch. I don't lie. Then he got a questionable victory over Erislandy Lara. He got eventually knocked out by Martinez, and then the accident happened. But guess who? After he got beat up by Martinez, guess who came and tried to call for Paul Williams' services?
What you call it?
Canelo Ho ass Alvarez. He came on that motherfucker. He's a fucking scavenger, dog. He's a welterweight, junior welterweight. That's what he thrive off of. Anytime he stepped up versus a 154-pounder, no dice. It was questionable. Every big win he got was questionable.
First off, he didn't beat Erislandy Lara to me, and he damn sure didn't beat Austin Trout.
That was terrible. The Austin Trout fight. They had open scoring on. I mean, I was mad about that fight, but we had an interview with Austin Trout after that, man, about that shit, man. And he did knock out Cotto, bro. He didn't even hurt Cotto. That nigga Mayweather hurt Cotto before. I'm trying to tell you, Earl gonna kill him. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, dog. Man, y'all don't know what that. Go ahead. I see people in the comment section talking something. Earl not ready for Canelo. No, you mean Canelo's not ready for Earl because guess what? Canelo's not used to the ring getting cut off superbly like that. He's not used to taking body shots. Somebody's gonna bring the heat. And people, well, Earl ain't got no defense. I said, come on now, like you said, CJ. How can you become an Olympic, make the Olympic team, and you don't know how to box? How is that possible? He know how to box. That's what people don't know, man.
That's what people go over has no skill. He's a bronze medalist.
Hey, look, go over to the Boxing Voice, or y'all go find Ness on Instagram. Ask Ness about that secret sparring that he was there seeing that Errol Spence had. Ask Ness about that sparring. Ask a few niggas around that Texas, huh?
The sparring with who? Errol had with who?
He was sparring some bigger niggas.
Oh,
ask Ness about that sparring. It's a couple people I know that was in attendance. He was in that bitch saying, "Ooh, Earl, I know Earl had D like that." Ooh, dog, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm not saying that Canelo can't win, but man, you never know. He might not be Triple G.
Hey, real talk, unless they screw him, which is very possible.
I think they paying Triple G off though, bro.
I think so too, because they gave him that 55-40 split, 45 split with no problem. You know what I'm saying? Triple G, you know what I'm saying? He'll sell his you know what I'm saying? Because he's a cash whore.
Yeah, he more about the money than anything.
Oh yeah, he don't get. But man, Triple don't give a fuck about that break. He like, man, I had all these fights.
Colossal Sports TV got an interview with He got an interview with Peter Quillen. He was talking about it yesterday. He said, yeah, and that's hate Errol Spence, and that's telling you a lot. Ask Ness about that. He had an interview with Peter Quillen back in the day and shit. We used to do interviews. I used to be on his channel and shit. And Peter Quillen told him, "Why would I want to fight Triple G for $500K when I could fight a Winky White for $1 million?"
Right.
So I mean, they've been selling fear, but they've been underpaying motherfuckers though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what Triple G doing. Oh, he's so fear nobody wants to fight him. No, y'all ain't paying nobody. But guess what though? You know what I'm saying? I would love to see the Canelo versus Spence fight, but I'm not dumb. What the overlay for the underplay is, they don't want no smoke with Jamal Charlos, the Demetrius Andrades, the Danny Jacobs, the
three niggas they really don't want smoke with is, I'm gonna tell you this, dog. I'm gonna put them in alphabetical order, dog. They don't want smoke with I'm gonna put them in order. They don't want smoke with Billy Joe Saunders. They don't want smoke with Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade. Them niggas in the same three boats. They not fighting them three. Y'all can laugh all y'all want about Demetrius Andrade. They want no smoke with him, bro.
We know Andrade is a fuck up and he a goofball and all that, but guess what? Skills is skills, and that motherfucker is highly skilled.
All that other boo-boo with the nose ring, boo-boo can fucking fight. When boo-boo had the WBO title, Canelo Alvarez and saying the word, as soon as he got stripped and he got in the Leon Smith hands, he came from 55 to 54 to fight that man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I asked him, why don't you fight Rafael Sadiq then? That's what I want to know. You could have fought his ass then.
And then you got that fight. He probably fight Derevchenko on the strength of Derevchenko when he got a few fights, and he one of the shorter guys in stature. You know what I'm saying?
If Derevchenko beat Dan Jacobs in impressive fashion,
he beat the brakes off Daddy Jacobs, man. He ain't fighting that nigga, dog. That nigga gonna really probably try to move back down to 54.
But guess what? It ain't easy trading at 54 because you got what you gonna do? What, you gonna go down 54 and fight Jaime Munguia? That's what he gonna have to.
Yeah. And Jaime Munguia he still ain't signed a promotional pack with Golden Boy yet. No, her to beat Canelo. Canelo. He got his stamina too good. He's stamina too good.
No, but Canelo ain't finna be able to run because Jarrett Hurd gonna walk his ass down. Canelo can't hurt Jarrett Hurd, not at all.
He ain't got the stamina to keep Hurd off his ass neither. That's why I kind of thought the Triple G fight was fishy, dog. Even though I thought I had Canelo pulling that hoe out, I thought it was fishy. I thought Triple G could have went way harder than he did.
Yeah, but you know what I saw? But we got to remember this too, though, CJ. Canelo was on the juice. And Canelo was counter-punching the fuck out of Triple G. Look at Canelo's face at the end of that fight and look at Triple G's. Triple G face was like hamburger meat. You know what I'm saying? Triple G got his ass whooped that fight. And Canelo came in there looking like Whistle and Dixie. Like I'm talking about clean as a whistle. I'm like, and it was a close fight, but it's like, but Canelo landed the more clean and more effective, harder punches. You can tell by the face.
He made a miss. He made a miss. But
he did.
And what's so funny about that fight too, man? What's up, VVS Lou Stones? What was so funny about that fight was that he beefed up for that fight, But then all of a sudden he get ready for the second fight. Then nigga had clenbuterol that increases your stamina. He was slimmed down, so he changed his drug over. That's what made it real guilty for me, dog.
Oh yeah. Not only that, but guess what though? He's still on something now, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that ain't been discovered by, you know what I'm saying, by the clean boxing program. Because when you got money like that, that's why I think Povetkin gonna be juiced up when he fight AJ. He gonna be on some type of, you know what I'm saying, drug that nobody knows about yet. That ain't been discovered by the drug agencies yet. And then I don't know.
Anthony Joshua gonna juice up then. You already know.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But Povetkin, you know, we all know is the juice expert. And all he needs to do is catch Joshua clean on that motherfucking chin one good time, and that can change the whole fight.
Yep.
You know? And that's been honest, because Povetkin been doing this shit for years. AJ probably just started this shit a couple years ago.
Hey, what about all girl that was with Top Rank? What's all girl say? Well, I was juicing with Top Rank. Everybody juicing.
Oh, we're talking about Mia St. John?
Like, I hate motherfuckers. Do you know everybody in the game?
No, that bitch don't. That bitch 51 years. That bitch been out the game for a minute. She's 51 years old. Like I told her, man, woman, get the hell out of here. Don't put everybody on. Don't try to throw salt on everybody.
Same thing Tyson Fury did. Well, everybody's on something. I'm like, yeah, that nigga juicing. It's another nigga that's gonna get his shit. He gonna get his too.
You know, and people still don't want to accept the fact that realize that Tyson Fury was out for them 2 years because that was really like a drug suspension from the UK AD.
They backdated his suspension.
Yep.
I did that extensively. I ain't forget that shit.
Oh no, me neither. That's what people talking. Tyson Fury had mental illness problems. He probably did have mental illness problems. I'm not taking it away from him. But the fact of the matter is, after the Klitschko fight, a few days after that.
Yeah, that's psychotherapy. That's from them steroids. It's from mental problems.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then he gained all that weight, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm off the ring, so I ain't finna fight for 2 years. So man, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? He fell way the fuck up.
That was them steroids, bro. That shit make you blow up like that. All them when you take that shit, you gotta eat a whole bunch of calories and shit, man. I know a whole bunch of bodybuilders, man. Them niggas be in the gym back in the day. I mean, drinking about 18 protein shakes and shit, eating 30 chicken breasts a meal and shit like that. Letting that nigga off the hook. He gonna pay what he owe.
Oh yeah, he finna he finna wild over in the UK. So you know, they had that fight. I know Tyson Fury still think he the same. I'm like, nah. It'd be good for like about the first like 4 rounds. Then after that, you know what I'm saying?
That stamina gonna kick up to him. That's what happened to Luis Ortiz. If Ortiz was juiced to the gills, he might have ended Wilder ass.
Oh, if he was juiced, you know what I'm saying, he definitely would have, you know what I'm saying? And people are like, Ortiz had Wilder trouble. I said, well, guess what? Ortiz had to come in the ring clean. Not only that, but first and foremost, though, Deontay Wilder was coming off the flu. That's why he came in at a Carrillo 214 pounds.
2 feet up.
And still knocked this motherfucker, had this nigga slobbing all on his motherfucking shorts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga was slobbing on this shit. I was laughing like a motherfucker. But yeah, man. But make sure I hit that like button. But if, like I said, Bud don't speak up now, dog. See, these dudes, they speak up when niggas got opponents and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But,
you know.
But CJ, this is the thing. Bud can still speak up. But guess what though? At the end of the day, Bob Arum is the boss. Even though it's supposed to be the other way around, Bob Arum has to begin all and end all and the last say. Bug can say I want this and that, but guess what? The Bob Arum put that check in front of him like he did with Jeff 4 and that 3 mil. Bug, we know what's gonna happen. Bug can get his ass in the ring. He gonna fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Bug can talk all this crap all he want. You know what I'm saying? He can go on social media rants and all that with Danny Garcia, whoever. You know what I'm saying? And guess what though? It ain't gonna happen. Plain and simple. Because Bob Arum, you know what I'm saying? Because Bob Arum, you know what I'm saying? Want to rape him, want to highway robbery him.
Jim Anvil died. Who was that? The wrestler guy?
Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Yeah, he's a part of the Heart Foundation. Yeah, he died today. They say he fell and busted his and he had a real bad fall, hit the back of his head and the brain, so he died.
Damn.
Yeah, he was 63.
Somebody said that Cotto ran from Canelo second half. I ain't trying to.
Oh no, man! Don't start that now. Nope. That was a damn good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, nope. I saw that fight. That was a damn good fight. You're not finna disrespect Miguel Cotto like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't run. You know what I'm saying? Why do people think boxing does not sit there and get your fucking brains beat in? The sweet science of boxing is to hit and not get hit. So if you got to move around the ring and box, that's what boxing is all about. But that's how you know people, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know people say that something. Their record probably real life probably like 0-25. They probably get KO like about 25 times or something. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna say I'm not saying let nobody beat my goddamn brains in. Hell no. That's stupid.
Yeah, they see Triple G do that shit. That he letting niggas that can't punch beat his head in. When it came to the Cap Pillars, the real punchers, that motherfucker was on his bike boxing using his jab versus Stevenson and Lemieux.
I promise you,
that nigga didn't let Lemieux get or Stevenson get no freebies on his ass.
Hell no. That man was circling around the ring, you know what I'm saying, outboxing. That's exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
He didn't stand in front of him. He didn't stand in front of him and do that, you know, as he like to call it, you know, quote unquote Mexican style. He didn't do none of that.
Yep, anybody say shit about that, but I'm saying if Crawford don't say shit and Earl move up, I don't want to hear shit from him no more. None of you fucking fans. We already know what motherfucking Danny Garcia and retirement boy Sean Porter is. Man, this nigga really said that shit, man. Nah, I swear I lose something. Man, how is Fred defending them niggas, dog?
No, because you know why? Fred has got a very close relationship with the Porters, and you know what I'm saying. I heard that interview earlier with Ticket TV was on there, you know what I'm saying, and grilling Fred about it. Fred kept coming with more excuses than the hook in church for Sean Porter, and Fred the homie, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, come on now, this blatant, you know what I'm saying. This is your friend, you know what I'm saying. You're not a reporter, you know. This is your friend now, Fred. You got that close with the Porters. That you know what I'm saying. Y'all are friends, so you're not being unbiased. You're being very biased now. That's being honest.
Yep, and I love to see it. I wish he would hop in that bitch with Earl. I love to see Fred face.
Man,
I
because guess what? Fred can say we don't want to, but guess what though? We all know Sean Porter is food for Errol Spence. Food.
Sean Porter know that. He already got his ass beat in the ring. Go ahead and ask that nigga what happened to that in that sparring.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even glorify sparring like that. But man, the way that nigga talk, man, that nigga got so much fear. I can just see the fear in his heart. Danny Garcia, that nigga go to the zone, man. I don't want to hear shit. You think I'm going? I don't want to see that. I like Danny Garcia or used to. I don't want to see Danny Garcia fight on Showtime. If them niggas just gave up the belt and Keith Thurman gave up his belt, and we can get Terence and Earl. I'll take that.
Hey, I would too. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But Terence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? You got to coordinate. Twitter was like, you can go to these fights. Anybody said because you're a top rank, you can't go to a PBC event. Yeah, you can.
Danny be at top rank fights.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear. Oh, I don't have a promoter. It was just one fighter for top rank that was just at the Mikey Garcia Robert Easter Jr. fight, and he's a top rank fighter. So I don't want to hear that. How bad do you really want it? Hey, no, we trying to retire off this fight? Hell no. Because Earl get that Canelo fight, you know what I'm saying?
The game won't miss you. The game won't miss you.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. And that's my whole thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta realize, like, nah, man, like, no. Terence Crawford, you gotta realize, like, you talk something, oh, I'm undisputed, I'm pound for pound, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might let you pound for pound number one, but guess what though? This all about what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? Because you beat Jeff Horn, salute to you, know what I'm saying? But now you finna fight some Jose Benavidez. Okay, if Errol fight the likes of, you know what I'm saying, Lamont Peterson this year, then of course we ain't gonna count on Campbell because I mean that was just, you know what I'm saying, he had no choice but to fight him. We all know how the IBF is. But if he ended off with Mike Garcia, then start off next year, you know what I'm saying, well, with a Canelo Alvarez on Cinco de Mayo, you can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't say nothing. Because if Bob Arum gonna let you go up to 160 and fight Triple G? No. No, he's not. I don't hear. Will Bob Arum stopping this? Well, guess what though, Terence Crawford? Nobody forced you to sign with Bob Arum.
Nope.
Yeah, Bob Arum paying you. You know what I'm saying? But guess what though? You ain't tried to negotiate. You ain't tried to buy your way out that contract or nothing like that. You cool with being a good little houseboy. That's what I see.
Money too, man. He ain't got the money.
He just made $3 million on this fight.
He ain't got the money to get out that contract, man.
Man, then guess what? Terence Crawford need to go. You know what I'm saying? Talk with Al Hammond. Al Hammond could buy him out that deal.
He could, but he really happy over there, man. I think he happy over there, man. You see, after the fight with Jeff Horn, he was begging Bob Arum to go make the fights. I wish I could find that clip, man.
That's just that, man. That right there, that's disgusting. That's why I'm like, nah, you can't call out people knowing you got somebody to reply to and they don't. Because Bob Arum tells him, I'm not letting none of my fighters go over to Showtime. And what if we have a stalemate? Well, I mean, because guess what? Earl get these fights, and then let's say if Earl do move back down after he fight Mike Garcia, and I think he'll get that Canelo fight and whoop Canelo ass. What if we back down to 147? You think Bobby can say, well, you got to come over to ESPN? Everybody's like, no, the fuck I don't. He going to bring his ass to Showtime.
That's what's going to be the hang up at, man. Crawford going to be the WBO title holder. WBO welterweight title holder. That's what he going to be. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. If y'all haven't, hit the like button as well. He going to be the WBO title holder. I'm like I said the other day, all these niggas is title holders, man. Ain't too many champions in boxing right now.
Not at all.
It's a bunch of title holders, man. And when people say, well, Hurd has 2 belts, he's a champion. No, he's a title holder. It's only one champion. It's one champion in the division. I'm not saying you got to have all the belts because, you know, a lot of times that's impossible, but you got to fight your equal. You got to fight 2. Whoever universally recognized as number 2 in the division or 1A, 1B, you fight him, you are champion. It's only one champion per division. It's not 4 or 5 champions. I don't care how many belts they got. It's one man to beat. In the NBA, is one champion. NFL is one champion. Major League Baseball, one champion. PGA Tour events, Wimbledon is one champion. No, we don't have 4 champions. You got title holders, and it's champion. It's one dude. It's one dude, the champion. Ain't no lineal champion. That shit don't exist. That's something the media created. It's one champion. Ain't no lineal champion. It's 4 title holders or 5 in some divisions or 7 in some divisions. And it's one champion. It's a handful of champions in boxing. Usyk, Mikey Garcia at 35. I recognize Gary Russell out of the duck fear of him at 126. Those are the 3 champions. And Sora Riverstein is the 4th champion.
Yep.
That's it. If you want to make a case for Tank being the champion, he got to go see Miguel Burchett. That's my opinion.
He's a title holder right now.
He's a title holder. No, you can be a multiple title holder. That's what it is. Ain't no real champions around here, man. Joshua and Wilder going to have to fight to produce a champion. But more the pussy, the real championship fight is Fury and Wilder.
Hey, real talk.
Clarence Hartman said Porter might fight Spence. I don't think so, man. I think both of them is about to.
Now, when you come out with that interview today, then you know what I'm saying. Then after that, you know, so I might retire after this fight, like. And Kenny Porter.
Hold on. Read this comment. Tasmanian Wolf said Earl should fight people his weight, middleweight opponents. Sean, Danny, and Mikey are smaller dudes. He's quick to fight these dudes, but ain't respond to Canelo. Earl scared. Man, did you see Earl retweet that shit? Man, go to Earl page, man. Earl retweeted that shit out, man. Earl already said he wants to smoke. And you talking about hold on. Sean Porter was a 165-pound fighter in the amateur. So who's smaller now?
I was about to say that he fought Danny Jacobs in the amateurs, okay, and beat him.
So and also what he Demetrius Andrade, he beat him.
Yep. So what are you talking about, Tasmanian? Like, no, get your facts straight before you come over here, you know what I'm saying, trying to be
And Lawrence, hold on. Lawrence, we talking about man boxing, but yeah, Cecilia Brockers, we fuck with her. Undisputed champion.
Oh yeah, she undisputed, you know what I'm saying? I want to see Clarissa Shields versus Christina Hammer, you know what I'm saying?
I heard that might happen in October.
Hey, that's what's up right there. I'm gonna be tuned in for that.
I attach that bitch to Wilder and Fury. That'd be McCoy.
Yeah. I mean, they need the women exposure like that because they not turning down no smoke.
Hell yeah, they gotta fight each other, and them 2 minute rounds making fire too.
Yeah, it ain't like that. It ain't like them. You know, these old punk dudes. You know what I'm saying? Want to this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like. I mean, Sean Porter, you can tell, you know what I'm saying, just by even have a conversation about Errol Spence, the man did not want to have a conversation. He's like, why are y'all talking to me about this? Leave me alone. He can't stand it.
And then the interview was like 2 minutes, under 2 minutes. You know he didn't want to talk about it.
No. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want
to. And Danny Garcia, his daddy talking about money and shit. Oh, we about the dollar. I'm like, man, just retire, man. Some of these niggas, man, just retire, man. We don't care about the money you making. We are the reason you making money.
Exactly. Well, we all know Andrew Garcia is a dope fiend, though. So yeah, he definitely got that money because I mean, the more money he make, he can get out of his son. You know what I'm saying? The more he can be a rock star.
But he ain't really pimping his son like Kenny is.
Oh no, Kenny Porter.
Angel doing it the right way.
Kenny Porter, Don King, his son.
Angel reinvesting that money. Them niggas sewing up Philly businesses, shit like that.
And they smart. Kenny Porter were I hear, you know what I'm saying, when these old goofball hats and, you know, too busy, you know what I'm saying,
jumping out of Challengers and shit, and Sean jumping out of Ubers and shit.
Sean Porter, and you know Sean Porter's a beta male. It's like, dude, like, and that interview on Showtime Sports today, that pissed me off about Kenny Porter, you know what I'm talking about.
Speak on it. I ain't watch yet.
Oh man, when you see that, it's gonna pick. Kenny Porter had the audacity to say to us something. You know, Sean re-up with me. I'm his manager and his father. I can put him on shelf. You know what I'm saying? And he won't fight nobody if it ain't right. If we won't get what we won't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the fuck.
I'm trying to tell. Hey, dog, this is really duck one on. This is duck shit, bro.
No, but Kenny Porter said he'll make his son. Kenny Porter said he'll make his son retire. He won't let him fight. He'll put him on the shelf. He said he will put him on the shelf.
Y'all talk about LeVar, man. Big ball of bread. Them niggas gonna start their own boxing league and shit.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, Kenny Porter is pimping Sean Porter so motherfucking hard, and Sean Porter's a yes dad. I mean, I understand that's your dad, but at a point in time though, as a man, Sean Porter, you're a 30-year-old or grown ass man, just had a kid. When you gonna grow a pair of nuts, you know what I'm saying, and take control of your career? And no, he's also, well, he resigned me. He said, I'm his manager, you know what I'm saying, and his trainer, you know what I'm saying. So basically, you getting the lion's share of the money. I'm his manager, you know what I'm saying.
Lonzo Ball of boxing. He better do like Floyd did when Floyd Daddy came out of jail and tried to get back in between him and Roger. He told that nigga, no, I'm a man now.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm a man. I mean, shit, man, grow up here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what Fred should be trying to tell him. Be your own man.
Fred is the president of the Sean Porter Protection Agency. That's what he is.
Fan club.
But it's also the fight. The fight happen next summer, and TV kept asking him, why can't the fight happen next? Tells them their schedules don't line up because Errol Spence gonna fight in December. Tells them Errol Spence should fight Because I said, first off, Errol Spence just decapitated his mandatory in Carlos Ocampo. So at the earliest, he had to fight him. He even had to be mandated to fight his mandatory. Would be next June. That's when he'd be mandated to fight a mandatory. And after that, he'll have at least 6 months to a year after that.
Yeah, them niggas can go ahead and fight in fucking February. I mean, if he don't take too much damage versus Mikey, which we don't think he should.
Man, I think Errol Spence gonna go in and make an example out of Mike, get that motherfucker out there in 2 rounds, and ain't gonna take no punishment. And I tell him he come back and fight that motherfucker in February. But of course, you know, Sean Porter, I don't need time. It's not enough time to train, and you know, it's gonna be some, you know, some punk excuse. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because guess what? They really gonna hate Errol Spence get that Canelo fight, and he do what I think he gonna do, which beat the brakes off Canelo and stop Canelo in about 10 rounds. Oh man, watch every welterweight then grow a pair of balls. Because all they gonna see is ching ching. They gonna see dollar signs in their eyes. Oh, this the man right here. Oh, we gotta see. Oh, we want big money fights. We want to get like about $8 to $10 million. You know what I'm saying? We can get that to fight Errol. You know what I'm saying? But guess what though? Nobody's gonna be interested in you then, because guess they all gonna know you duck Errol. They gonna know it's a money grab. They know Errol gonna beat the brakes off you like you stole something. They not gonna want to see it. Because I'm damn sure not gonna support that crap. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I ain't supporting none of these welterweights, bro. Keith Thurman quiet as a church mouse right now. I ain't did an interview. Ain't nobody went down there to go see him. He quiet as a church mouse, man. Why? Not next going to having Eddie probably fly him off Chicago and shit now. He buying niggas up. That's the zone money going to YouTube media more than it's going to the fighters.
Man, I've been saying that. You know what I'm saying? How Ness boy, real funny style now, boy. I was just like,
Yeah, I've been watching boxing voice for years, man. And his turnover rate as far as co-hosts is incredible.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm just like, man, boy, line, give you a few extra dollars than what you used to make, you know, so you probably ain't never seen, boy. Person turn state on you, boy. Turn state real quick, boy. I mean, turn state. Yeah,
man, he used to have a real organic channel, man. A lot of them dudes, man, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. That's just the nature of the business, I guess, you know. You look at these dudes kind of funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers paying for views and paying for subscribers and shit. You out here grinding hard and you barely watch your shit move up. You doing it the right way. And you think, you thinking, oh shit, I'm putting in work. I'm doing as hard as I can. And nigga shit just going up every day. Every day. And I'm just looking like, yeah, these niggas got partnerships, man.
Oh yeah.
A lot of niggas do, man. It's even niggas within this circle, man. I'm not gonna say some names out. But this niggas within this circle, man, that Cali was trying to tell me about, but I already knew what he was talking about. And I ain't mad at you, shit. Go if that's the way, man, the game is being played. It is what it is, man. You know, there's plenty of guys that I look at my viewership, I'm like, damn, I'll get more views than that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, hey, do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking the hustle if it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do, but don't be out here pointing fingers at niggas, but you doing the same thing they doing. That's what I don't like.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's just downright, you know what I'm saying, like classless, like, you know, you want to, you know what I'm saying, you throwing stones and you live in a glass house, you damn self, you doing the exact same thing that the other person doing and acting like you're not. It's like, come on, like, man, miss me with that crap, man. And I, you know what I'm saying, I just like, you know, I'm just like, whatever. But, you know, if, you know what I'm saying, if Neston turned state, that's why, you know, I've seen them been turning state, been real, you know, been real funny, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, you change your demeanor up. It's like, I ain't been watching the boxing, but I'm still subscribed to the boxing voice. But when I see it and I listen to, you know, I was like, nah, I can't listen to that fuck boy shit. I just can't.
It used to be good when Beeb was on there, man. I like Beeb, man.
Yeah. But it's like
when
I hear that funny style talk and you kissing Eddie Hearn's ass, it's like, dude, you're supposed to
first
be a journalist.
First you was just dogging a nigga in the interview, and now he done paid you off. Like, no, I don't rock with that shit like that.
He did through Eddie Hearn through Nesta probably about a couple of, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, a few $100,000, you know what I'm saying? And boy,
probably not even that. He probably gave that nigga cool 10 bands, bro.
That's probably disgusting. If you're gonna do that, make it worth your while. At least get 6
Then he over here, man, hating on Earl now. Now he done turned on Earl and the Michael.
Nesta been had it in for Earl though. Just be honest with you, he been had it in for Earl.
I remember he did the video with old boy. I ain't gonna say his name because I don't rock with him. He did the video and he was like, "What you think about Keith Thurman ducking Earl and shit?" He's like, "How's Keith Thurman ducking Earl? How's Keith Thurman ducking Earl?" I'm just looking at the nigga like, dog, you know how. Like I said, man, it's a lot of casual boxing talk out here, man. Like I said, I slimmed my subscriber list down a lot over the last few years, man.
Hey, real talk.
I don't even really listen to the LDBC, man. It's a few guys I listen to outside the LDBC. I still probably listen to Boxing Ego every now and again. He might be it. That might be it.
Him, because you know why? Because I can say one thing about Ego, you know what I'm saying? He's unbiased. You know what I'm saying? I give him credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Ego's unbiased. I listen to the guy like BWTM, sometimes sports over there in the UK that blow boxing.
Yeah, I listen to him. Yeah, I listen to him.
You know, and other than that,
I didn't slim the fat down. I had a lot of niggas on my list.
I unsubbed from Fight Hype and Fight Hub. And I seen the boy all that bootlicking and butt kissing they was doing. My last straw was how they did Blue Blood Sports TV. You know what I'm saying? When he was at the DAZN opening press conference, I said, yeah, that's it. I left it alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I won't go make no video about them fools. I said, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's just. I said, no. I said, boy, everybody here, boy, shucking and jiving, dancing for their master. You know what I'm saying? Doing a butter biscuit, eating a butter biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
I don't listen to none of them niggas, dog. I don't listen to none of them niggas no more, man. ES and all them, dog, man. He racist, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, ES. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, boy. I think, boy, he keep Michael Garcia, you know what, in his mouth. He do.
And not even just that. Yeah, barbershop. Yeah, we fuck with Fred, man. We fuck with Fred. We got nothing against Fred.
You know, we got Fred 100 bands, but guess what? The one thing about us, we gonna call it how we see it. And Fred is a Sean Porter fanboy, and not only that, but he's a Sean Porter protector. And Fred said, even on Take a TV channel today, he said that guess what? He said he hangs out more with Kenny Porter. So man, his relationship with Kenny Porter, who is the boss. Okay. That's what Fred does. You know what I'm saying? He hangs out with the boss. He's real cool and chummy with the boss.
Yep. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what happens when you form relationships with people, man. When you get too close to these fighters, that's what happened. I mean, you're gonna get that certain amount of bias though. But at the end of the day, man, you know, he giving us access. You know, you got to respect that. You need dudes that go out there and that do the grunt work. Fuck T Street, man. That nigga's a bitch. I said that shit, man. That nigga's a bitch.
You're a whole in real life, you know.
Yeah, that nigga, man. Oh, Uncle Tom, dick up the booty ass nigga, man. I don't fuck with that nigga, dog. I just keep it real, man. You back in the day, he was straight. That motherfucker started believing his own hype. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't know shit about boxing. He talk about boxing. He don't know the ins and outs about boxing, man. I don't fuck with that faggot ass nigga, man. Real shit, man. And that ain't got shit to do about the LDBC post. And he been a faggot, man. He been a faggot hating ass nigga, man. That's just what he been. He been a hating ass nigga, dog. And you know, I fuck with Dante. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. I fuck with a few, very, very few niggas, man. All these niggas is imposters, dog. Imposters. A lot of these niggas is imposters, man. And I ain't telling you say oh, just listen to the LDBC. I'm just telling you what I listen to, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I listen to. You know, I fuck with Fanon was fucking with me before I even know who Fanon was. He would comment, and I was like, let me see what this nigga channel about. Check out Fanon, and me and Fanon became cool and shit. So that was a mutual respect. So I checked out his shit. A lot of other motherfucking shit I'd be subscribing to. And I'd be like, hey, come subscribe to my channel. I unsubscribe, man. Hear that bullshit they talking about, man. I'm trying to hear that bullshit, man. If you got some good content, I'm gonna fuck with you though. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, a lot of the haters, boy, they hate Fanon channel because boy, Fanon systematically break it down.
Yeah, he attorney and shit. Battle Rifle say Dante can be biased in my opinion. Yeah, he can be biased, but shit, you need niggas like that. For every Dante Boxing Nation channel that's biased towards black fighters, it's a billion other motherfuckers that's biased towards Europeans and all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck what you say. I fuck with Dante, man. We might not. You're not gonna agree with somebody's page all the time, though. Remember that. You're not gonna agree with people, man. You're not always gonna agree. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Make sure I hit the like button, man. You're not gonna always agree with people, man. It's just the way it is. Me and Fanon don't always agree, you know, but it is what it is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna always agree, but you know what I'm saying? You respect that man's opinion. Like I respect Dante. I respect Dante's Boxing Nation opinion. I respect Fanon's opinion. Respect your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Respect 78 and everybody else's opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Akuma DeSection say anybody that doesn't kiss Wilder's or Spence ass is buck dancing coon. According to me, I never said that shit, man. When I ever said if you ain't kiss Earl or the Wilder ass, you man, shut the fuck up, man. Get by, you gone, bro. I just felt that way, man. First nigga get hit with a wrench. See you later. It's been real. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be on that whole ass shit, nigga. But y'all niggas be dick sucking all them Triple G lovers. I keep it a buck. I know True School Sports. I ain't got really no issue with them, you know.
Why they think because, you know what I'm saying, because we have a different opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, it's like, hey, you can have a different opinion, you know what I'm saying? And because and it's like people, you know what I'm saying, that sounds like a Deontay Wilder Errol Spence hater. And
not even just that. I mean, if your opinion is
if you were pro, you know what I'm saying, you know, Canelo or anybody else, you know what I'm saying, then oh yeah, you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's like, man, fuck out of here.
Hold on, we got super chat. Shout out to Gregory White. Everyone needs to stay in their respective lanes. Undisputed status is the only legitimate goal. Fighters who don't agree need to ostracized by the paying fans. Yeah, that is the goal, to be not only just undisputed because there's a lot of politic and business movement about undisputed, but you should want to be the champion of the division, at least the one champ. If you can't be undisputed, you should be the champion. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not about who you root for. It's about how it's not about who you talk about or why you talk about who you support. It's about how you support it, how you talk about it, how you back up your facts or how you back up your opinion with facts.
Exactly.
It's not about, if I could come here and talk Earl all day, it wouldn't matter. If I'm talking facts, what's the problem? If I'm telling you facts that Sean said, this is facts that Sean Porter is shook. Talking retirement. Talking about we don't go pay-per-view with Earl, we not fighting. This is facts that Danny talking about I go to the zone and I ain't loyal to Showtime and nobody else. This is facts. These is the same networks that paid Danny Garcia, allowed Danny Garcia to fight Brandon Rios. These are facts. We ain't making no shit up. We ain't even reading between the lines and translating. This is facts. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is facts, man. And make sure I hit the like button, man. I'm about to log off, man. I gotta go pick my girl up from work, man. I might come back and go live again, Carl, man, in a minute, man. So if you on standby, I don't know what you are behind me, I believe. Yeah, so you should be good.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them where they can find you at.
Find me right here on YouTube, CB Sports TV. On Instagram, _Gladiator81. Facebook, Carl Burrell, and I'm about to create me a Twitter tonight, so we go back on. I had that for you.
Been saying that shit for 3 weeks now, dog. Go ahead and get on that bitch, man. I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna inbox you my numbers, Will. So I'm gonna tell you who to follow and shit too, man.
I got your phone number, CJ.
You do. Yeah. Text me, man. Yeah, man. Tell you who to follow for the news and shit, man.
I'm gonna quit bullshitting. I'm finna, as soon as I get off here with you, I'm finna go in there and just create my Twitter now.
Yeah, Twitter, for y'all that don't know, Twitter is for Twitter, shout out to Gregory Wire once again. Matt Valentine. Yeah, man, I know dude personally though, man. Not like personally, but over the internet. I mean, I don't want to even go there, man. He do support the channel, man. So I'm not even going to go there with him. But we always don't agree. But that's what it is. But what I do want to say is appreciate you guys for checking us out. We definitely gonna get some more podcasts rolling. We definitely gonna get the college sports page rolling. Check us out on social media. Definitely got some things that's about to be rolling out on there as well. So you know, whatever it is. Whatever it may be, but it is what it is. Definitely check out the links in the description. Shout out to the super chat. Shout out to all the brothers that donate to the PayPal link. Shout out to CB Sports TV for jumping on with us, man. We might come back, man. Let me go make this run, get some food, and I might come back, man. I got to prep some videos for tomorrow, but y'all know what the business is, man. We gone.